Use the referral link in the description to g2a.com for all of your Xbox codes, PlayStation codes and video games, and be sure to use the code CHES at checkout to get yourself 3% cashback. Hey guys, welcome to episode 4 of season 2 here in the Road to Glory. We are doing very well so far this season, hoping to continue that throughout the entirety of the season and hopefully get ourselves promoted up into the Championship. We've got a couple of scout reports available. I believe this is the final month that these guys are going to be reporting back to me for this particular set of players. So if I back out, will it say... Yeah, reject all remaining players. So I'm going to have to make a definitive decision on everyone now. 70 to 90 for this guy. I still don't know where he plays though, which is frustrating. I suppose I could always sign them and then just remove them again, I guess. But I'm not sure about him. 61 to 83 I shall reject. 62 to 86. Again, I'm going to say no. 61 to 81 we shall say no. 64 to 86. I'm going to say no. I'm intrigued by this guy, but 37 to 49 at 17 years of age leads me to believe that he's actually not going to grow that well at all. If he was 37 to 49 at 15, then maybe. So I am actually going to say no to him. So all of those ones have gone. This guy from Germany, though, 74 to 94. Again, 17 and in the 50s. I'm not sure. I'm really not sure. 69 to 89. Again... very low starting overall at just at 17 years of age. 70 to 94 at 16. Oh, I'm just so unsure. I'll sign him. Florian Schmidt. I'm really unsure about him. 60 to 82 will say no. 61 to 80. Jesus, 28 to 38 potential at current rating at 17. No, thank you. 83 to 94. That's something we are most certainly intrigued by. Signed player. 48 to 66 is a no. I'm gonna say no to that guy. I'm gonna say no. So those scouts are now available to be sent elsewhere. At present, I have a 4-star scout available, but I want to get a 5-star 4-star or a 5-star 5-star. So I'm still gonna hold off. Now previously we looked for technically gifted and physically strong, didn't we? No, technically gifted and attacker. So. Carl, I'm going off somewhere. A number of you have said to me to search South America. So I shall do that again for 3 months, and I'll search for physically strong. No, you guys reckon technically gifted and attackers from Brazil, actually, didn't you? So we'll do that, and then this guy will set up a new scout report. I'll ask for physically strong players from him, but I'm tempted to look in England again, you know, for some more domestic talent. I think I will. I'd like to get some more domestic players. God, that fire alarm thingy's going off again. I'll ask for physically strong, because hopefully we'll get strikers from that. You guys reckon physically strong will give me some strikers, so we'll just have to wait and see. And again, I'll hold off on the attacking player. I'll hold off on the on the third scout until we get a little bit more variety in the options I have available to me. Now, Patrick Newman is someone that I've just called up. 83 to 94 potential. His physical, look okay. At least his acceleration, agility and balance are good. Sprint speed's still very low. The rest of his physicals aren't that impressive. So, I'm sorry about the car alarm. Technically looks alright. 76 ball control is really good actually. 68 dribbling. We'll have to wait and see how he grows. He does have great potential though. Daniel Albrecht is a cam. Okay, technically. Good agility and balance. Currently 60 rated, potential of 70 to 94. Alright. I'm intrigued by him, but I won't call him up immediately. This guy I think I will call up, Patrick Neumann. We'll promote him to the senior team. Then Adriano Guerra, he's a cam. 72 to 90 potential. Currently 63 rated at 16 years of age. Very good ball control and dribbling. So I am going to call him up too, the Portuguese. But these two I'm going to leave here for a little bit longer, and we'll see how they grow. So I'm actually intrigued, and I know you guys will be intrigued as well, to see what skill moves and etc. weak foot. We have a 3-star weak foot, 1-star skill moves on a right winger. Well, that's annoying. 6'2", but only 41 strength as well. That's pretty disappointing, actually. Guerra, 3-star skills, 2-star weak foot. We've not had much luck, have we? We've got 1 5-star skiller, but he's not that good to this point. And that's Gordon Taylor here. He's got the 5-star skill moves. He's 59 rated, so he's getting there. But we've got a number of other higher rated players like McCall, Wright, Bell, who's now 66 and growing very well. Let me just sort these guys out via positions. No, there we go. Right, so those 2 have come up. The rest were pretty meh. Hopefully we can get some good players back next time around. A number of the players that are in their early to mid-50s currently are probably not going to get the chance now in the first team at any point as we look to get ourselves promoted out of League One into the Championship. So I will look to move on a handful of the youngsters that we called up just to bulk out the squad that we will find being surplus to requirements sooner rather than later. We're going to lose Dimitrov and Bejarano out on loan to Bulgaria and Bolivia respectively. Lucas Clark wants to play at left back, but unfortunately, Lucas, you're not going to get the opportunity. Dimitrov is still here. Young is decent. You are 58 rated, but still not very good. To be fair, I don't really have much backup in wing back, do I? I've got Young, and we have Robinson as well, although he's probably better suited to centre back. So perhaps I could consider putting him on the bench then ahead of Young. I mean, I haven't got any real want to start him. Ruiz is still carrying that knock, so can't start yet. But the side is at full strength then for this game against Burton Albion that we'll start the episode with. It's another busy month, actually. Let me quickly show you the calendar. So we'll play Burton. We'll simulate Blackpool because we really don't care about the Checker Trade Trophy. I'll simulate Blackburn as well because we're at home. And I'll play Shrewsbury, sim Peterborough and play Wigan. That's the plan for the episode. We'll see how it goes. We're currently 3rd in the league. We got 2nd and 4th in 2 of today's games. So hopefully we can close the gap on Wigan in 2nd and pull away from Blackburn in 4th. We'll have to wait and see how things go. Drop the video a like if you enjoy. Subscribe to the channel too to make sure you don't miss out on any further content. And hopefully we can get another good haul of points today. Lucas Akins across the Marvin Sordell. His touch has actually taken him inside Dimitrov very nicely. Try and show him inside and then get the tackling, which we've done well. Hara out wide here to Bell, who does well to hold off the man with him actually. I'll give that to Kwesi. And there's so much space here for Dave Walker that we're going to drive into the box and have an early shot and hope to either win a corner or perhaps get something in a second phase of play. Cooper will deliver towards the back post. Walker's up, but Brayford heads behind. Sordell with a little back heel. Davenport forward into Akins. Oh, it's a lovely threaded through ball to Marvin Sordell, who's fired it across the box. Cooper's there to clear up, and hopefully Bell clear away. I don't know why he went with his feet there. Like the ball was dropping out the air. Use your head. Get rid of it, mate. Hara gets caught in the midfield by Allen, but fights back to win it back. And we'll try and go on a counter here. I do have Bell on that right-hand side, who we will use here. And then dart back this way. Didn't quite go as according to plan, but it has worked. Taylor into Kwesi. And, oh, it's tame from Kwesi. Should be burying that. Been my better goal scorer this year, Kwesi Appiah. Ruben Hara with the delivery, and that should be keeper's ball. In fact, he didn't come for it. Here is Kwesi. Again, poor. Corner for Burton, 5 minutes before half-time. Lund to deliver. De Jong heads away. Kwesi is there. Misjudges the flight of the ball, though, trying to knock it down to a teammate, and Miller will drive out wide. Try and create something else here for Burton. Gets past Bell. Can Cooper close him down? No, because the cross comes in before he can get near him. It drops to Allen from the head of Sensi. Allen has a shot, but that's pretty tame and easily gobbled up by Bennett. It's not been the most creative of first halves from either side, to be fair. So it's no real surprise that we're still at 0-0. Allen with the ball over the top. Dimitrov should win this. Does well. Dave Walker will drive forward. Get that in there to Kwesi. We'll look to the midfielders. De Jong. Taylor. Just knock that back. Across to De Jong again. Spin. Dave Walker. Kwesi. Good touch and turn. De Jong. Taylor. De Jong. Oh, what a goal that would have been. Bell! Hits the base of the post and it goes out. I had to try. And unfortunately it didn't quite come off. To Spara. Espara. I need to try to pronounce that. That's looping in. Oh! Bennett tops it over, or tips it over the top. corner to come in from Lund on that far side. I made 2 changes. Wright's come on, as has Lugano, but I'm not sure whether that will give us the impetus to push and get the win. Sordell. Oh, he missed him. Sparrow through to Sordell. Oh, it's a great turn. This should be, and it is, 1-0 Burton. Their first real clear-cut opportunity, and he's buried it, Sordell. I'm disappointed in that. 21 minutes left to go. I just didn't read that turn inside, and then he's just got the time and space to finish it. Really, really frustrating. 1-0 down. Dimitrov. Oh, De Jong's poor, but so was Hope Akpan's touch. Lyle having a good old battle with Hope Akpan, and here's Kwesi. Oh, finish! I thought, as I was powering up for the shot, maybe I should have passed it across to Bell, because he was in so much space, but Kwesi is in the form of his career right now, burying that off the woodwork. 15 minutes to be played. We weren't behind for long. Good strength shown by Kyle Walker. Lyle Taylor. Where has Kyle Walker come from? Good strength shown by Lyle Taylor. And then the finish from Kwesi is actually top draw. Right. Behind for just 7 minutes. Can we get ourselves in front? Free kick for Burton in a very dangerous position. McFadzean will deliver, and up will go. Oh my god, I'm just spamming B. I want to get rid of it. Oh, dearie me, if that had dropped to an attacker and gone in, I've been so disappointed. Here's Miller. They still could find themselves winning the game here, Burton. Sordell floated to the back post, and I wasn't confident that Wright was going to win that header. McFadzean dominated him aerially, but headed wide of the target, the centre-back. Lyle Taylor's up here. If I can flick this on, we might yet have a chance to win the game. I'll switch it. And Wright is in behind. Do not blow your final whistle yet, referee. I'm getting to this. I'm going to keep it in. I'm going to cut back. I'm going to cross. And we're not going to win the game because I've been tackled and he's cleared it. We might yet win the game. Round the corner. Kwesi to Lyle. Lyle Taylor shoots wide. Final whistle goes. It's a 1-1 draw. Bollocks. Never mind. Oh, it's annoying. Never mind. We'll push back. We'll see if we can get a win in the cup by simulating, and then maybe a win against Blackburn as well. Right, Checker Trade Trophy time. Competition that we really don't care about. Blackpool, the opposition. They drew 1-1 apparently in the first round, or in their first game of the group stage. Can't remember what we did in our first game. Definitely simulated it. I know that for sure. Lyle Taylor gives us a 1-0 lead though. It's just an unwanted distraction, the Checker Trade Trophy, to be fair. We already have 2 other cup competitions to be involved in, the League Cup and the FA Cup. But Samuel de Jong gives us a 2-0 lead after 48 minutes, and with 15 minutes to go, oh, they pull one back, exactly, with 15 minutes to go. But we should see out the win, and have done exactly that. Another 3 points in the group stage of the Checker Trade Trophy. Wonderful. Moving forward, we'll simulate this game against Blackburn as well. They have gone above us in the league now to third, and we are in fourth. I think playoffs is probably as best as we can hope this season. I mean, Barnsley and Wigan continue to stretch away at the top. Who's unavailable for this then? Oh, now's when Dimitrov and Bejarano are out on their travels. Okay, never mind. Thankfully, Ruiz is back from injury, so that means I can throw McLean onto the bench there. And, well, Clark said he wanted to play a couple of games, so he's going to get the opportunity now. And we'll throw Mackenzie on the bench. See how we get on in this one against decent opposition. Decent opposition indeed in Blackburn. I can't remember how we've done against them previously. I remember simulating a game and playing a game, but I'm not sure if I can remember how the results went. I'm positive. Oh, maybe not so positive. As Dominic Samuel gives them a lead after 5 minutes. Cambridge. Oh, Cambridge. No, they're not. Oh, it kept moving. I couldn't figure out whether Cambridge were playing Peterborough or not. It turns out they're not. I need to check actually see how Cambridge are getting on in the league. Please equalise. Please equalise. No, not an injury. A goal. A goal. A goal. A goal. Is what Blackburn do and not what we do. A 0-0 is the final score. That means we're still fourth, but we're dropping further behind. Or we're going to drop points. That's intriguing. Will Bell has torn his calf muscle and we'll be out for 6 weeks. Wonderful. That's just the news I needed. Right, well, Bell can go out and Wright can go back in. Wright can come off and McCall can go onto the bench. Right then, moving forward, we will now head to the game against Wigan. I think it was Wigan, wasn't it? Wigan will play, and then Peterborough will sim, and then... Oh, Shrewsbury will play, sorry. Peterborough will play, and then Wigan will play. Shrewsbury play, Peterborough sim, Wigan play. Right, go and do it, Ches. Gonzalez into Payne. Gonzalez again. Back to Payne again. He's gotten away from me. And a shot is on target. Shrewsbury starting very much on the front foot here. Starting as they mean to go on. This might be quite a difficult game, especially if I can't keep hold of possession. Thankfully we've won it back. To De Jong. Shrewsbury 3 draws in a row apparently. Well, we'll try and put an end to that by giving them a defeat in this one. If I can squeeze that through for De Jong, might have been able to give us an early 1-0 lead. Try and get that back to Lyle Taylor. Go on then. Oh! Far wide at all. Nolan, Payne. Across to Hughes. Give me that, please. Thank you. Forward we come. Lyle Taylor's there. See the man on the far side. Go back this way. Miss the balls to Kwesi. Oh, it's really slowed this move down. De Jong. Hara was a poor pass, as was that. Right back to Hara. There's it's meant for De Jong. Kwesi finds De Jong, and De Jong gives us a 1-0 lead. Well, a misplaced pass leads to us finding the ball in the back of the net. I don't mind at all. Wimbledon 1, Shrewsbury 0. A couple of really poor passes in that move, but in the end, nice little ball around the corner from Kwesi for the assist, and a good finish from De Jong. Samuel makes it 1-0 Wimbledon. Nolan, tackled by Walker. Ball to Taylor. Here back to Lyle Taylor. See the man on the right hand side. Okay, completely send the defender to floor. Oh, do find Kwesi, and Kwesi, oh, can't find the back of the net. Good save by McGillivray. Corners come in from Ruben Hara. Good delivery. Kwesi's up for the header this time. It's going to come back here. Can we keep that in? Oh, yes. Cooper delivers. Oh, wow, that is an awful delivery. Absolutely terrible. Right. Nice spin by De Jong. Lyle. Oh, he's just not strong enough. For such a tall, physical man, he's really not very strong at all. De Jong around the corner to right, though. And 2. Good composed finish. Wimbledon 2, Shrewsbury 0. After half an hour, we're putting ourselves in front by a margin now. This is much better than it was against Burton. Really good football as well. De Jong with a goal and an assist now, and we have a bit of breathing room. Sensi, forward to Lyle Taylor, to Kwesi. Rushing through is De Jong. It could be 3. Oh, but it's not. Couldn't keep it down. Oh no, reflexes he just said. The keeper saved it. Wow, what a stop. Delivery comes in, and underneath that is Cooper. But the keeper behind it again. Gonzalez. Down the line here to Hughes. Nobody in the box to aim for other than the man at the back post, so goes backwards waiting for support. It's not a foul. Even close to a foul. Free kick to come in from Joe Riley. Shrewsbury with the chance to pull one back before half time, but Clark should win that header and has done well. De Jong can't win that, and Hughes could still create something here for Shrewsbury. Sensi intercepts. It's going to drop to Hughes, who heads it the wrong way, but recovers possession. Oh, lovely turn. Back to Hughes. In there to Payne. Oh, the stop's done me. Skipping over Morris. Not far away at all, but wide. 2-0 at half time. Right with the throw. Knocked back by Guerra. Cooper inside to Logano. Through the gap there to Kwesi. We'll go back to Logano. Then look across here to right. Oh, it's McCall even, sorry. Hits it first time. Straight down the throat of the goalkeeper, though. He's been very good for Shrewsbury here. We could have completely run away with this. I don't quite think anyone's going to beat Sensi in the air. This is Guerra's first appearance for us in a Wimbledon shirt. He's come on. Our new left-footed, I was going to say left centre mid, but that's just where I'm playing him. That's fortunate. Fall straight up. Don't celebrate at that right in front of the home fans, my man. You're likely to get something thrown at you. A bit ill-advised. I should have buried that with right, to be fair, but it's a good save. I'm lucky it shot straight to McCall, but he's tucked it home. Let Smith. Oh, it's a good turn. And a good switch too. Riley down the line to Rodman. Their substitutes getting involved. Substitute. Let Smith. Wally. Wow, all 3 substitutes involved in that, and it very nearly led to 1 back. They're not going to get anything from this, Shrewsbury, but still fighting for a consolation or 2. And we'll get one as well. Looping. He might be 6'6", a goalkeeper, but he couldn't keep that out. And Ciala with the header, and that just floated over and over and over and over. It didn't seem like it was ever going to come down, and by the time it eventually did, it's in the back of the net. Never mind. 3-1 away from home against Shrewsbury, but 3 points we will get. Oh, so good ball. It was an awkward ball to deal with for Lyle Taylor, but he did get it down under control. We'll get it into Kwesi there, who's turned well, accelerated well, and nearly finished well too. Still chances to get a fourth. That's beaten everybody and cleared away by a defender, and I have a funny feeling the final whistle might not be too long in coming as they come away on the counter here. There are 3 minutes added on though, so there might still be time for them to get it up the other end if they're a little bit quicker than they have been to this point. They are taking their time here with a 2-goal deficit, and the fact that we've, I was going to say won it back, but I've given it away again. Here's Payne, into Let Smith, could shoot, decides to slot through his teammate. I said they might get 1 or 2 consolation goals. Just when I scored that third, isn't it? 3-2 away from home against Shrewsbury. Not very good defending from me at the end, but it was practically the last kick of the game. 3 points. The home fans celebrating at the end, but it's not going to last. That was very unfortunate for Lyle Taylor not to get one there, but we do get the victory at least. We were pretty dominant in the game. Blackburn won. Cambridge won against Peterborough. Yes, that's what we like. Wigan won 3-2, unfortunately. Barnsley also won, so the 3 at the top above us continue to win. Barnsley and Wigan just completely running. But Barnsley yet to lose again. 11 wins in 12 games. Pretty remarkable. We are 10 points off the top. 6 points away from automatic promotion. But there's still a couple of games left to be played. We'll go and simulate. There you go. Look, Cambridge 2, Peterborough 1. The game knew. It knew I wanted to see that. Right, let's simulate Peterborough at home. And then we'll go and play Wigan. And try and close that gap to at least one of the 3 sides above us. We've just lost to Cambridge. We'll try and continue their misery. Compound their misery. That's the phrase I was looking for. 0-0 after 20 minutes. Then Lloyd puts them 1-0 up after 21. Don't do this to me. Don't do this to me. I don't want to lose to Peterborough. 35 minutes to go. Half an hour. Lugano on for Walker. Don't do this to me. Hara with a penalty after 75 minutes. We equalise. And a winner? No. A point against Peterborough. We didn't lose. That's the most important thing as far as I'm concerned. Right, I'll have a quick train. Stop simulation. I'll have a quick train and then we will go and play Wigan in the final game of the episode and try and close the gap at the top. Fires that into Lyle Taylor. Back there to Ruben Hara. We'll go to Taylor again. Alright, we'll go to Kwesi. It was meant for Taylor, but never mind. Let's go back through there to Kwesi. And, on his left foot, he's put it wide. I had more time and space there than I realised. I had time to just bring it down, settle it, and tuck it home. And unfortunately, I've just impatiently lashed at it. James. Out wide here to Jacobs. Delivery could come in. Here's Walker. Oh, there's the bar. Oh, and Colclough on the follow-up. Pokes it home before the defender can even react. 1-0 down against Wigan after just 7 minutes. We were poor against them last time we played them. We need to improve. Taylor. Appiah. This is good football. Hara. Look for Lyle Taylor. I've got people arriving. Oh, but he's turned well. Is that a foul? It is. Free kick given. I'm not really going to shoot from this close range. Could I? I could. No, I'm not going to. Oh, referee's telling the wall off. I'm trying to call a second man so I can then lay it off sideways. Someone's getting booked. Oh, God, it takes forever. Come on. Come on. There we go. And then we'll lay it off. And Dave Walker narrowly misses. Rig. Oh, it's good football. It's a good goal too. Wigan are just too good, it seems. There's a reason why they and Barnsley are running away at the top. It's because they're too good for the rest of the league. Currently 2-0 in front here and very good value for that lead as well. Colclough in behind. Pushing to kill the game off here, Wigan. That's a good delivery as well, but Ruiz does well to get there. Can Dimitrov win that header? He can't, but Dion cuts that out. It was meant for Dave Walker and I've misplaced it towards Kwesi Appiah. Wigan are too good. What a goal. What a finish. Unbelievable. 3 different goal scorers, 3 good quality goals. Walker. Coming forward here, Walker. Still going, given away. Get around nicely. Guerra forward to Lyle. Cheeky little back heel to McCall. I was going to say just looked to drive around the outside, but he didn't do that very well at all, did he? Here's Kwesi. Go out to the left to Dimitrov. Down the line is Wright. Inside is Lyle Taylor. There's Kwesi in some space. We'll dart back this way. Kwesi! It's poor. I think what's happened in this game, or in this episode really, playing Wigan and Blackburn, is that we've learnt our place in League One, and it most certainly is not in the top 2. I think automatic promotion this year is going to be out of the question, but a playoff spot is very much in the question. We have a great chance, that's a foul, we have a great chance of getting ourselves a playoff spot this year, and if we're able to get into the playoffs, I do fancy our chances, provided Wigan don't drop out of the playoff spots, I do fancy our chances in being able to get out of this division and up to the Championship at just the second time of asking. Bennett with a punch clear. Marin Ruiz tries to step in. Good block by McCall, and it'll go out for a corner if he leaves it. We can't even catch it up. So it is a corner to Wigan. I think we are... I mean, we've lost to Blackburn, haven't we, today? And we've cleared... Oh, God, what terrible clearance. What terrible shot. And we're now losing to Wigan heavily. I don't think I've played Barnsley yet, have I? I can't recall playing Barnsley yet. All I do know is that we're not good enough to be in the top 3. But 4th could very much be our position this year. And 4th could very much be the position that we finish in to give us a better chance of going through in the playoffs. So if we finish 6th and Wigan finish 3rd, or Blackburn finish 3rd, then we'll face them in the two-legged semis, which I don't fancy us going through. But if we can meet them in a one-off game at Wembley, absolutely anything can happen in a playoff final. Guerra with a big switch looking for Wright. Finds him well, but I had to head home. We have many other options there. This is nice football, but will it lead to anything? Could drop here to Kwesi. He's done well. Morsey turns well. Out to James. Forward to Walker. Driving down the line, trying to outmuscle him. Can't do it. James Vaughan played in. There's no one in the box yet to aim for. So he aims for someone. James to Jacobs. Been very good for them today. Jacobs. Little back heel to James Vaughan. They're looking for a 4th. They might well get it. Wright heads behind for a last minute Wigan corner. It's going to be 3-0 or 4-0. Hopefully just the 3. Vaughan's touch is very heavy. Little back heel. I'll clear this, and before I've even properly swung through, there's the final whistle. We have learnt our place today, and our place is not in the automatic promotion spots. We're just not good enough to be in the top 2 this year. Barnsley win again. Blackburn lose, thankfully, to Brentford, which is good news for us. Although Wigan will extend their lead away at the top of the table. So Barnsley and... oh, wow, that's actually seen us drop out of the playoffs now. It's actually a lot tighter there than I thought it was. Alright, we are going to have our work out to finish in the playoffs this year, but I believe that we can do it. Barnsley running away still, Wigan in hot pursuit, and Blackburn a further 5 points back as well. But we now are 2 points away from that 4th spot, 3 points away from 3rd, and a full 8 off Wigan. We won't be getting automatic promotion this year, but we might well be getting a playoff place, but I'm going to have to improve and do a little bit better than we did today. But to be fair, we played the teams that are in 2nd and 3rd as we look at the table now, so it's not been the easiest of episodes. Cambridge is sat in 16th, which is good news for me, and Peterborough in the relegation, which is equally good news for me. So I'm pleased with that, but for now, that is where we'll end it for today. Thank you very much for watching, guys. Drop the video a like if you enjoyed. Subscribe to the channel too to make sure you don't miss out on any further content. I will have one final quick look at the Youth Scout thing and see if we've got a 5-star, another 4-star, 4-star. Let me know in the comments section, should I go for a 4-star, 4-star guy and just spend the 1.8 million, or should I wait for a 5-star, 4-star guy? I will take on board your feedback. That's all for now. Thank you very much for watching. I'll see you next time.